Hello and welcome back to Be Happy. As you can see, well, things don't look too different, but I've actually been working on this for quite a while. I need to put the. You can see I have a lot of different bees. So this is going to be more of a recap episode. As you can see, I put a little. I changed this bit a little bit. Yeah. There's a lot of different stuff, to be honest, so I will actually have to do a little bit of a recap episode here, because I just checked out the last episode I've made, and it's way behind this. So yeah, I didn't really bother recording for a while because obviously there's a lot of stuff to do in bees. But here's the base now. So I built out basically. Yeah, these are this is like a 13x3 bridge. This is a 7x7 room. I think I'd already started doing one of them. Got an analyzer there from Binny's. Here, what was I doing here? Not too much here really. Yeah, I got some more. I put some more water stuff, more water here. But I was thinking about making this agricraft, and I kind of decided, well, it's only a 7x7. But yeah. Oh, sorry. This is my Britannia area. This is the one which has got nether wart. I was doing some nether bees. But yeah, I quite like the shape of the base actually. The question for me is how am I going to move and expand into tree breeding, because that's kind of the thing that I need to do. Obviously there's things I want to do. The butterflies, I'm not sure if you can even search for butterfly. It can. Look at the blue butterfly. Interesting. There's a lot of stuff in early game Britannia that I'm thinking of making as well. For instance, the assembly halo. You think because that looks so cool, it's probably very advanced. It was actually very early game, and I've probably got enough mana still to do. And speaking of Britannia, you did probably notice. Let's just talk about the bees in my inventory before I put them away, because I'm going to do that. I'm pretty sure I've spoken about bovine and stuff like that. The other bees, I'm pretty sure I haven't. So you recall that I haven't done too much. Let's look at the quest book. So I completed the first two chapters. The third chapter I'm not going to be able to complete this because this is killing the wither. As you can see, I've got various different bees. These are all well, actually not all anything, because ender bees. Where do they come from? Not the lavender. Oh, they are hive bees. Sorry, yeah. Oh, wait, there's two different hives in the end, aren't there? I'm not sure about the end hives. I keep on forgetting exactly what's going on with that. But yeah, I like this platform up here. I wasn't really sure exactly what I was to do here, but I probably will have to move the base anyway. Like I was saying, anyway. So yeah, pretty sure these are all the hive bees. Then you get special bees. Keep in mind as well, I destroyed my jungle sapling early on, unfortunately, for some reason, which basically means, because if you look at the store for this, the Valiant requires cookies, so that's not good. Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know, unless there's some way to do that. Is there any way to get cookies without planting cocoa beans on a jungle tree? Maybe there is, and I'm just not thinking about it. It wouldn't be the first time something like this happens. But yeah, think about this. So, and a point about about transport is the following. I'd like to use a range of different transport methods. I was thinking about just using the elevators, or using one option, of course, is to go 300 blocks away and just use something like this, yeah. But I'm probably missing out on, like, you know, on this, So what is there? The elevator. There's the travel anchor. There's the impulse plate. There's the translocation plate as well, I believe. This is quite good. This one, I used this in one of the FTV maps actually. But yeah, another thing that I was actually talking about just a few minutes ago is the botanic drones. So as you can see, I haven't really done much more on this either. I think, I'm not quite sure. I think, yeah, I've definitely got to this stage. I haven't really done much on it. So yeah, basically this is telling me, this is basically how I saw things. Basically, this is telling me to put my botanic drone in a genetic sampler, and obviously you've got a small chance of getting what it wants. So it wants me to get basically species botanic. So yeah, so what will happen is I'll need this. This must be gene sample botanic, right? And so I'll get that and then combine it with the Rocky Princess for a fully Britannia B. With this Rocky Queen, but this is a princess. Yeah, this bit is a bit. I mean, that's a bit confusing. It must mean princess. There. It must mean. Oh, I don't know what color it means. Okay, let's. Okay, let's again. We're going to talk now about some. I just want to talk about some of these other quests that I've done. It's still not that easy to do. I mean, hopefully I'll get faster with that. One of the things with the flowers as well is that if you actually spread them out a bit, it becomes a lot easier. I've been kind of, for storage wise, yeah, I should have most of the. Yeah, I have been storing most of my dyes in here, but you can see, just have the cocoa beans, apart from the chocolate frame, obviously. I haven't really used frames much this series. Yeah, I haven't used too much really. There's possibly there is actually a way to get more, I guess, with the photogenic insulator. Alchemy catalyst. I'll speak about the alchemy catalyst momentarily as well. I could actually do this, but we'll see. It's not really a focus at the moment. So let's get rid of some dyes. Let's try and explain some things a bit more now. Okay, what's I doing with stained glass, I wonder? Yes, I was making labware most likely. Probably labware. Well, that was the glass panes made labware, didn't it? Alright, as you can see as well, I've set up another small storage area. So yeah, I'm not going to do much for the next couple of episodes because I really have done a lot since then. How's this working? Oh yeah, that one's full. But yeah, I've done quite a lot since then. So yeah, one of the things that will eventually happen with regards to the occult, I've got a lot of occult, and there's certain codes obviously I have a lot more. There's the electric cone one full as well. So again, it's not looking great with terms of the storage. I think there might actually be an upgrade to this though. Is there an upgrade of some kind? There is. Oh yeah, and also I built. This is obviously 1.5 block height barrier all around the whole thing. Yeah. So I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to cover as much as I can in terms of what to try to recap from the last episode. But there's still quite a lot to go. So you can see the question I'm on at the moment. So yeah, I did quite a lot of these. I need. So I need tin. Let's look at. Let's take a small break now, and we're going to look at what is in. It's not really a break, but yeah, I want to get rid of some of these flowers actually. But But yeah, the best thing to do with the flowers, just have an area like this, but don't decimate it completely. You see, if I do it like this, then it's going to actually repopulate much faster than if I just decimate the whole thing. You see, it'll be back like that again in 5 minutes. Alright, we're just going to build up the dye reserves, so it won't be a problem, especially with regards to the getting more dandelion. I'll be able to make more Botania stuff. The one bee I've got at the moment is going to be this one. This is the one I'm going to try and find space for in a moment. So, yeah. Just going to try to, I don't know. Oh, right, so there's blue orchid as well. So yeah, like I say, I did throw some rooted drones in there, and now I've got botanic drone. With the botanic drone, what I'm going to want to be doing, yeah, I will go check the hives in a moment, is I'm going to be wanting to mix that with an earthen to get a blossom queen. Or we've got a floral queen as well. I've got earthen as well in my inventory. I think it's talking about earth, supernatural and ethereal. I think I probably looked at those by now, even in the old series. This is fairly standard. Earthen is one of those odd bees, so it actually reproduces with itself to make something else. It's pretty odd. If you look at this, the solemn bee, you can see we've got 20% and stony properties. This is going to be a source of earth shards. Pretty sure. Earth infused dust. Basically that means earth shards. So yeah. Obviously a thorn castle thing. And what do we have here? The solemn. Yep. Okay, so there's that. On the other side, so we get to the blossom anyway. So we get 2 blossoms, say. We mix the earthen, get the blossom, and then we get to the blossom, we're going to mix that together with the botanic again, right? So we'll be able to get there just with 2 botanic drones and obviously earthen princess and stuff like that. And we get the floral queen. And you can see it's actually going to produce all these, let's get a bit transmuting comb and mundane comb. So yeah, so we could, so really it's not that worth it, but I may do it anyway. Now, a lot of you may wonder, one of the things, just before I go to the hives, and which I will do in a moment, a lot of you may wonder, how come that I've actually got, well, I suppose you might not want to quite yet because you haven't seen this chest, but you might wonder if you saw that I actually had a botanic area, like, you know, if I've got ender flames and stuff like that, and probably not much in the pool at the moment, but I do have, so it's not great, but I mean, to be honest, even that is actually not a negligible amount. I could probably get mana pearl out of it. A rude princess here. And I've got emerald drone. We'll speak about that in a moment as well. So yeah, just want to remove some of this. Let's have a look at some of these bees actually. This does not actually belong in here though. I've got 7 netherrack. Interesting. I didn't actually realise I had that. I need more tin nuggets for one of the quests. But yeah, you may wonder how I've got all these. I've actually put in the blue coloured honey. I may spell it out. That is a template. There was from an earlier quest I never actually applied. I'll tell you one interesting thing. So just momentarily is that if you can actually mess with the whole template, except for the species, and then you mix it with that species, and you're guaranteed to get it. That's a weird thing. But anyway, I've got some torches and some petals. So yeah, it's not going too badly with regards to this area. But I will need to build up. One of the things I was thinking, obviously the Rune of Mana is one of the easiest runes to get with regards to the Rosa Arcana, because it's simply just the Mana Pearl and the Mana Steel. And I've actually already started acquiring some of that. So I can easily make this, and yeah, if I have the bottle of enchanting with the intellect drops, then I'll be able to make that, wouldn't I? And that comes from memory comb, which comes from the aware bees. And the aware bees, I think I actually remember exactly where they are. Let's see if I do. I might not. Yeah, I did. Okay, it's not that amazing, I suppose. But But yeah, so yeah, I've got a lot of drones. A lot of drones. So like I said, okay, this will be the impromptu start looking through the hives then. So yeah, so as you can see, this is for the aware, the intellect drops and the aware drones. And if I mix that together, if I manage to find a way to get a better production perhaps from these drones, but yeah, if I mean, to be honest, there's definitely let's just get the let's see, is it not actually listed? It's not, is it? Yeah, that's one of the annoying things about this. Some of these combs are not listed. I've actually got a lot of these combs though. But yeah, sorry, one thing before I do go, I really will go to the hives in a moment, but one thing is that literally the most important thing I did after finishing the previous episode, right, the most important thing that I did was to get, let's see if I've actually got them here. Okay, we're going through them in a way anyway, so you can see what they are, but okay, I don't actually have it here. Where is that queen? Here it is. So yeah, if you just take a look at this queen quickly, I've got some drones for it as well. Let's take a look. This is a princess, sorry, but it doesn't matter. Right, here's the thing, right? The effect, I had to basically put this, all those generations ago now, of course, but I had to put it in with this, right? The flowers, effect none, fertility 4. Now, fertility 4, one thing, just gives me a lot of drones. Effect none means that the effect I would get from the skeletal bee would actually be skeletons spawning, which I don't actually want. And yeah, flowers. The flowers the skeletal bee requires is a dead bush. Very funnily enough, in the very, very latest version of Britannia, you can actually get dead bush. In Britannia, yeah. You can actually get dead bushes in Britannia. And this first mod, I think, where you can actually get dead bushes. So this skeletal bee, and this is the bee that creates bone meal, by the way. So yeah, again, this is not particularly tidy, but it's not too bad. Let me just, yeah, I'm actually doing some organisation while I do this, just to. I feel like my place is not that disorganised now, though. It was a lot more disorganised before, but I feel just for a moment, just going to take a step back just to try to get the organisation a little bit better, because obviously I will. Oh dear. Not looking good on that front. Okay, so yes. Okay. What do we have in here? So yeah, because they've got a decent amount of resources. I may take these out. One resource that I'm going to be working on pretty soon will be blaze rods, right? So you may recall one of the things about this. I haven't actually. This is basically what I'm going to be doing pretty soon. This is giving a slight view to what I'm going to be doing pretty soon. Looking at the smouldering. Basically, I'm going to need a few humidity tolerance upgrades, and I'm going to need to use the hell biome upgrade. Because if you look at the bee, what it requires is yeah, it's not actually what it requires, though. It's a weird thing because I actually got I got the smouldering bee to work in my normal world. In one of my other worlds, I actually got a video called "Breeding Smouldering Bees." I'm just breeding smouldering bees, but I found that a bit difficult to do. But I don't know. Okay, I will try. I'm pretty sure if I just put in humidity upgrades. So, all right, let's focus on what the quests I've actually done then. So yeah, you can kind of see what I've got in the hives anyway. So we've got the emeralds coming from the emerald comb. The memory comb is giving intellect drops, which is providing bottles of experience. Here we have the stanum, which is obviously for tin nuggets. We've got the stained bee. This root is an interesting root. It comes from the ebony in the ocean. The ebony is rocky and valiant. The ocean is yeah, I'm just going to come back next episode, I think, actually. I'm just going to finish off this because there's a few other things I want to talk about as well. So until then, thanks for watching.